Mark and I have talked about it. It's not going to happen with him soon because of his work. I know Ed's working on
help get those boards out when, as far as I know, when everything's ready.
Yeah, he's basically done a little bit of re-layout on it. He's gotten rid of the area here, prototyping area. And they did put a port here with all the extra I/O pins and plug stuff in there. So go and make your own little circuit on proto board. You can just plug it in here.
I've got no much stuff to sell with stuff like that.
Oh, no, Daddy, just.
Including exclusive DVD that
Got
runs
the
on.
best equipment.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works like this.
Wow.
DVD player.
That's an iPhone, right?
iPad.
iPad.
The only reason this one house was here on the bottom is I messed up. What it was used for was for like a big lamp.
That's a good idea. Idea for a product.
So Mark, let's take a look at what you're selling.
I like.
So first we have a mug.
Two different mugs. Tandy. And the old 2013.
So these mugs, they support coffee, but they also support some of the older drinks as well?
That's right, they do. They're compatible. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
excellent.
Has one I/O port.
That's excellent. And then what do we have here?
Well, this is my new device called the CoCo On, and it's a power on sound device. So when you, I don't know if you can pick it up here in this noisy room, but when you turn your CoCo on, it.
And it's completely customizable, the sound that it makes?
Well, if you know how to program.
What does it come with?
It's
I
just
didn't
got.
quite understand what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
it's so noisy here, can't hear. But it makes kind of a turbine sound, and then it says CoCo.
Oh.
But it's basically it's an AT Tiny. You could put about not quite a second of audio, PCM audio on there. So basically, you could if it's programmed onto the chip. So
That's an excellent. I'm sorry. It's an excellent add-on. Oh, and then what do we have here?
yeah, this is our 512K Tandy plate to replace it because Tandy never made them. If you upgraded your CoCo 3 from 128, you didn't get a new badge. So we took care of that. It looks just like the factory version. It's got the raised embossed lettering, same fonts, same colors.
That you could unplug the SAM and plug in a board that would have the SAM
Then we
and some
have
additional
this.
logic.
Oh, look at that
Something like
loveliness.
this.
Yeah, this is our proto pack, and that's a combination of the proto board that John Linville designed
Just pull the SAM out. plug the
for
SAM in,
hardware,
put your SAM chip
development
in.
hardware, and it features our
256K
new injection molded cartridge
That
cases,
megabytes
which
at this point, right? Because back then they had
fit together very nicely.
256K
Our
RAM.
viewers
spring
who only
doors.
have black and white TVs, what do we call that color?
So densely packed. You probably get
I'm not sure. I would call it red.
Okay.
I'm sure there's Pantone color. It's the color John Linville picked out. That's what I say.
Color John picked out.
So it's probably far full red.
You have one chip for 8 megs.
So if you were at the fest, you would be able to pick these up for the
And then you have
prescribed
a way to
prices.
interface to that through software to get access to it as a storage device.
But you
That's a
are
very good idea.
not at the fest. Alright. That is the loveliness of live TV.
If you wanted to take the MMU approach,
Ooh, megabyte.
you could do that as well. It would take a little bit more logic, but it could be done. I would think that you'd have to do something like you'd have to address both getting the CPU and the SAM chip off.
Can I get it back there?
So again, I think in this case, the 6009, the SAM, they're here on this version of the CoCo 2, but on another CoCo 2, I'm sure that they're in different places. So you couldn't have one daughter board that will work on multiple variations of all CoCo 2 motherboards. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Sure, yeah, it's a good idea though, and I would like to see that product back, and back in a way that is using higher density logic, fewer chips.
Just saw line, Paul.
What?
I had a vision. Some of you understand that. No, Lonnie would make announcements about every 7 minutes at the CoCo at the Rainbow Fest. So I have another announcement. I'm going to request that if you have not yet, and I expect everybody has, but I just, making sure. If you have not yet paid for your registration, or if you're planning on staying for dinner that we're having catered in, if you haven't paid for that yet, please take care of that so we don't have a mad rush at the end. That's all I gotta say right now. Free bird! Free bird! Free bird!
I don't think I've got that song.
When I'm not looking, doesn't mean yours doesn't do all mine. I don't know which one. When I'm looking, I didn't find one that did as much. Doesn't mean
And it's stupid. It's stupid. I don't know what to do. It's a replica box. Wow, it's a little stupid.
And they're running the phone systems.
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy. I bought one of his CoCos. Hey, big multi-pack or little multi-pack?
Little. Those three are for the little multi-pack and the CoCo 3.
But I only have the big one.
Well, the file's on my website. You could download it and do it cut
He's
in.
making-
I can't get those cut. My buddy does woodworking, but he doesn't have a... So now I gotta get a little multi-pack? I need one of those, but I need
He's
a
going to
big
make one
multi-pack.
for me.
I didn't upgrade because it required a different type of upgrade for the CoCo 3,
already
and
has
I didn't want that.
He has my phone number. He's
I have
making
two
one
old
for me.
ones.
Yeah,
Is that you?
I'm gonna be making a bunch of them available.
Big multi-pack? I want a big multi-pack one.
We'll see now.
What's it cost to ship a big flat piece of wood?
I was going to tell him what I was going to do is send the one with the square things, and if the feet are out of, I could drill tool. And
So you ended up replicating it?
Yep.
Good job. I didn't even think about this part.
Really, you have to think about that part.
When I picked this up
cartridge holder.
and I went, oh yeah, there was a thing in there. Suddenly this becomes much more complicated than it was.
Yes.
And then I'm looking at John Strong's booth. He posts this picture. He's got freaking shrink wrap CoCo software that looks like it's hanging at Radio Shack.
Remember, they had a. That's why I showed you how this guy. I think I had one of them show it. Had a see-through hard drive.
Oh yes, the plexiglass hard drive.
Yes.
Wait. I remember that. Who had that?
I remember. I have a picture of
Yes,
it in my house.
and it was the whole hard drive in plexiglass, and the motors
Right,
spun
yes,
and everything.
absolutely.
Who had that?
I don't remember who.
I do remember that. It was a full height hard drive,
Yes.
plexiglass enclosure,
Right.
and it still worked.
Actually working.
Where did we see that?
One of the I forget which year, but it was at one of the CoCo Fest.
Oh yeah, that's right.
See-through hard drive.
That's really cool. Yeah. Okay.
why-
Well,
that's why-
I know I took a picture of it.
I have a picture. So I think it will. I get some good songs. If you really
Karen said, well, POSIX environment, in which one we even have a set of for the TCD stuff. So, but that was just something I figured. Who are you?
John.
I was coming. Someone said who was coming.
My first CoCo Fest.
Hi, John. I'm Al. Nice to meet you.
Don't get back.
Yeah, I don't know what the, I'm not real familiar with all the different models. I'm going to put some all this.
Oh no, I'm here both days.
Do they actually sell sticky egg holder things?
Yes, they do, Alan. That's where people get them. Probably
Still a thing.
the company's probably Uline. Uline has everything.
In 2016, you can still
Oh
buy it.
yeah, you can still buy those.
There's a black mark on it. Don't tell anybody.
Does anybody have a real Radio Shack cartridge?
Yeah, there's a bunch over on Mark's.
Do you have these custom printed?
I d-
Wait, whoa.
Alan, I did this for him.
Yes.
I'm out. I just quit. I just give up.
No, as I was explain to him.
Make my own box. Okay, and he came on the list saying he's making reproduction ones.
So it's not like he went to you and you said, I want 20 of these. You actually said, okay, I'll print one with strongwear on it.
Yeah, I asked him how many he wanted.
So Radio Shack is going to come back and being bankrupt. They're going to sue you for.
Hey,
Yeah.
email the guy that runs
They can
Tandy
have my
in the UK.
negative
He is
$1,000.
super cool, the CEO of the guy that bought out. He brought back Tandy stores in the UK, and he went out, it's a big website, he went out and found as many of the original providers of hardware that Radio Shack used that wasn't made by Tandy, and he contracts with them so they sell more authentic Radio Shack parts in England than you can get in America. And I emailed him to ask a question. I emailed the website. They sent it to the freaking CEO. He wrote me back. We had this conversation back and forth when Radio Shack was going bankrupt. And he said, well, yeah, they're doing this, and here's a couple of court documents. And he was sending me these links, and he was thinking that maybe they could buy out all the rights, but they got outbid or whatever. But if you want the closest to real Radio Shack, you got to go to a guy in England now. They sell more Radio Shack stuff than Radio Shack in America does.
There's this guy at used to work at McGuire that's holding up everything.
Oh yeah,
Right,
Alan
right.
Babinger in Dallas. That's right. Okay.
No, I
where's
meant
the-
you.
Oh no. Oh, wait, where's the real cartridge? Hold on. Where's the real cartridge? I need a real cartridge to box.
He's got all right there, right in front of you.
Yes. Okay.
That's one reason I hesitated
Okay.
to do them, but that's
Yeah, probably.
No problem. So, but, oh, by the way, I'm taking that.
Gary Becker. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've been wanting to meet you for probably a couple, 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been like. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of, making, adding that extra.
I'm just going to look through my code here.
Okay. Scratched up. Yeah, that was all.
It should not be a problem.
Let's go, looks really nice.
But then,
Big man himself.
and I figured, because I'm just happy that Bill Pierce took over
I guess that's
organized to try to deal with
Well, not really. Not for me.
open source.
Yeah.
Alan, did you miss my video?
I didn't get here till 10.
Gary's
Missed my video.
report.
What? Did you give a presentation? What
I
time?
gave a presentation about the making of the box.
Oh man. Yeah, there's the problem right now is this year there's too much stuff going on. I looked at the seminars and went, I want to see that, I want to see that, I want to see it. Well, then I'm not going to go to the fest. And so I spend 3 hours just saying hello to everybody. And there's replica cartridges. I can't believe this. And then John Strong with his damn little peg holder box.
Yeah, that's the right way to do it.
I mean, this is the closest I've had since like 1985 to buying the old Radio Shack logo stuff for a color computer. And now I don't want to open it, which is the problem. So this is and he showed me his manual, his little flip-out 2-page manual with the screenshots. Way better than anything they did in the 80s. So that part's not authentic. But you know, I'm dumbfounded by the fact that we have several booths that have replica reproduction cartridges being made now. We've got boxes, we've got 3 different types of cartridges here. We've got the guy that's making his own molds. We've got 3D printers. We've got one that's an actual, I guess it's injection molded.
Yeah.
With one of the freaking guys that was in charge of the Color Computer 3 project at Radio Shack involved in the design of the cartridge over there.
He helped out?
Yes, Mark Siegel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was involved in that. So it's a Mark Siegel radio. I mean, that is close to the DNA of anything we've had since the early 90s when all this stuff went discontinued.
Yeah.
So
There's other times where you know what, we used to get together on a Saturday night. We go out for dinner and stuff like that on a Saturday night.
where? At Rainbow Fest?
Whatever. Or you like go to a restaurant, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I thought you Friday.
Sorry I missed your speech.
Oh, you did? I have it on the iPad. I'll let you watch it later. This is the VGA to, I'm sorry, the 6874 to VGA board is being developed. It allows you to get VGA output from your CoCo 2. Trying to be helpful to the 9 people on the internet that want to see. Here's Curtis Boyle for everybody.
Hello, everyone.
That's what I should do. I should have lunch. Because I haven't eaten yet.
Probably not a bad idea.
Let's see what we got over on the other side.